Okay, without wasting too much of our time because we don't have enough uh, time today. So, as at yesterday we started, as at Monday we started developing our first e-commerce website, and 2 days ago we were able to set it up using the installation of WhatsApp, installation of WordPress, installation of installation of the server itself, which is the XAMPP that we have been using. And from there, I gave us the steps at which we can install our website, which I'm going to give us just the 5 steps in summary of everything we've been able to do. In order to summarize what we have been able to do, I told you that let's say we have to develop a complete e-commerce website now. What are the steps to take? I said if step 1, if you have installed your XAMPP before on your XAMPP server, if you have been able to on your XAMPP server, then host your website on a local server by going to your local disk C, and after clicking on your local disk C, select XAMPP, select HT document, then open a new folder inside HT document. Once you have been able to do that, then the next step you do, go to your browser, type localhost/phpMyAdmin. The essence of doing this is that you want to create a database for the new website you just hosted on your local server. Once you've been able to do that, you create a database. Once you type localhost/phpMyAdmin, that is the database, MySQL database, where you are going to create a database for the new website you want to host at the moment. You have hosted on the local server. Create new database by supplying the name of the database. And once you create a new database by supplying the name of the database, now the next step for you to do is to go to your web folder where you downloaded your WordPress plugin. Where you download your WordPress plugin, you copy the WordPress plugin and put it in the new folder you have hosted. Then you extract it inside that folder. Then after you have been able to do that, all you need to do again, go back to your browser, type localhost / the name of the folder you opened. Then WordPress will take you through the installation process, and once you are done with that installation process, then you already have your blog installed. Now, for you to change the look of your site, just like what I told you that day, for you to change the look of the blog you are seeing in front of you right now, all you need to do is to install a theme. Look for a theme that fits what you are looking for. Look for a beautiful theme. It can be either free theme, it can be a premium theme. You install the theme. I told you that if you are going to change the look of any site in a WordPress platform, there are 2 things that are very important. I mentioned appearance and I mentioned plugins. I said for you to change the interface, you go for appearance. Under appearance, I told you are going to see theme. And I remember that I show us all that. I will share my screen very soon. I'm just trying to summarize what we have done so far. Now, when you get to the appearance and you click on theme, you'll be able to see where to add more themes. If you see where to add more themes, you can click on it to upload theme. Now, in a situation whereby the theme you are trying to upload is more than the allowed capacity that WordPress gives, then the next step for you to do is to install that theme manually. How can you install the theme manually? Copy the theme that I gave to you. Now go back to your website folder that is in your local disk, in the XAMPP, in the HTTP docs, and open the folder that you created in that HTTP docs. When you get to that HTTP docs and you open the folder, locate WP content. Under WP content, if you open that folder, you are going to see themes. Inside these themes, paste the theme that you have copied, the one I gave to you that you copied. Paste it inside. Right click on it and extract there. Once you are able to extract it, then go back to your browser now in order to install the theme, to activate the theme properly. Because what you have just done is that by installing the theme inside the WordPress folder manually. Now to install it, to now activate it on your site now, all you now need to do is you go to your theme now, you go back to your appearance in your dashboard, click on themes, you will see the new theme there. Then you can click on it to activate it. Once you activate it, and that's all. You need to just activate it, and once you activate it, you'll be able to see. And we have been able to do that. We have been able to activate our theme. So I will be sharing my screen with you right now. We've been able to activate our theme, and as of yesterday, people that attended yesterday class, I showed them the kind of website we are trying to develop and how can we achieve that. After installing our theme, I told you there are free theme and there are premium theme. If the theme that you purchase is a premium theme, it comes with what we call demo information. What do I mean? Demo data. Now, this demo data, this demo data,
yeah, I'm trying to look at it.
Okay. Now this demo data. This demo data. Now this demo data is always come with your premium theme. Once the theme is a premium one, then the demo data will always come with it. Then if you can see my screen right now, this was the one I designed before we started the class. This was the site I developed before we started the class, which I call web commerce. And at the moment, if you look at it now, I've been able to design it. Now, as of yesterday, we were having some issue, so I practiced it on the one I designed before. And now this is what we will be working on right now. But if you look at where we stopped yesterday on our normal IQ shop, this is where we stopped yesterday. We are trying to install this logo. We are trying to upload the logo. We are trying to change some information here, but we are getting some errors. Even we uploaded some products as well that was not showing. But today, I've been able to do that on my previous design that I started with, which I know that all of us, we can see that right now. Now, you can see now that the logo changed here. I have a new set of menu. I have our complete phone numbers, and you can see this one is still in dollar, but the one which is the one we were working on yesterday, we have that in naira. If you can see it very well, we have the menu here, and we don't still have the logo. But this one that I've worked upon, we have our logo here that we want to change to. Then we have been able to reduce the number of products to this product that we need. Then we have home, we have shop here, whereby you can view all the products that have been uploaded in your shop. Please, I want you to pay attention very well. This is the shop right now, because we are going to transform our own shop we started with. We are going to transform it together at the moment to something that looks simple, that can be useful for us at the moment. To something like this, we are going to transform it. If you see where we stopped yesterday, there is no logo. Our product is filled up with the dummy product and all this stuff. So we want to reduce all these terms we don't need. We are going to remove them. Then we just go with what we need, basically, which is the same thing we have. So this is what we'll be working upon. We'll be working on this main header. Then we'll be working on this banner as well. Then and the product. So just the header, the product. That's what we'll be doing in our home page. And let me tell you something, when it comes to e-commerce websites, front page is very important, because that front page just shows the users, the people that are coming to your platform, the series of products that you have. Then I will use that moment to now explain to us. Now, normally when I'm developing a website, first thing I always focus on is to focus on the header. And let me tell you this, when you look at a website like this, it's divided into 3 or 4 parts, or let me say 2. First, I will divide it into 2. Number 1, we have what we call header, and we have what we call the body. The body is start from your slide. For example, now if you see where we have our slide here, our slide starts from this point down. We refer to it as body. Then we have from this slide up, we can refer to them as header. But normally, if you look at a website generally, apart from saying they are divided, because even inside the body, we still have footer there. So we can say that our website is divided into 3, which number 1 is header, number 2 is body, and number 3 is the footer. Number 1 is the header, number 2 is the body, and number 3 is the footer. Now, in the header, what can you find in the header of a website? Number 1, you must find the company brand. which is the company logo there. That's why in the sample I developed now, you can see the company logo. Number 2, you must see a navigation bar in the header. That is why you are seeing home, shop, and contact us here. Number 3, you can add the contact number or the address or the email address of the company. If you want people to see all this information immediately they enter your site, then you can add for that. That's why you see phone number here, you see the language here, and you can see my account and your card here. Now that is basically when you come to header. Now if you we can also put slide under header, because definitely it's also part of what people will see when they come. Even though it does not enhance navigation, it only advertises what your company is offering. But for this class, we will not be designing this slide. If you want to learn more about designing this slide, how you can design your own slide that it will move like the way my own is moving, then you need to apply for our program that is coming up. That we tag the program. The program is tagged Shock ASU. Is a program, is a 1-month program that gives you ability to learn any of ICT skills for as low as 15,000 naira. So if you have siblings, you have people around you that need 1 or 2 skills, just talk to them, let them join us for this program. Don't let us intimidate you or intimidate you about what is going around. You can be making your millions, you can be making your thousands, developing a professional website for the people outside there, and collect your you just collect your own fee and you move on. You advertise yourself, and that's why we introduce digital marketing and web development. We know that this thing, within a month you should be able to start your own company. Within a month you should be able to start your own business. Within a month you should be able to market your product in a new dimension that's different from what you have been doing before. You know what they say, that if you are not informed, you'll be deformed. When you have accurate information of what you can do that can push your business, it is very easy for you to move from there. That's why we couple and bring this thing together for you to be able to have adequate knowledge. Now, on our own side that we have been developing, so we are going to work on it now. Now, there are 3 things we need to work upon first. Now, I told you we have the header, so let's work with the header now. Our header starts from this slide upward, or from up to this slide. That's where our header starts from. Now, if you look at this header, now we have somewhere of language, we have somewhere of currency, we have somewhere of number, we have somewhere where our logo is supposed to be, and some other information. Then the menu, as I told you. So we'll be working on this menu so that we will have just 3 menus like this one. Then we'll be working on this logo so that we have the logo like this one. Then we'll be working on this phone number so that we have the phone number written like this one. Then at the same time, yes, we'll be working on that. We will not be working on shop by department. We can change the content. If you want to learn more how you can put category under this, because it's supposed to scroll down like this normally, then we can include it. But if you come here and you click on shop category, you can see I've been able to shorten the categories. So if you want to learn more about all this, join our Shock ASU. Then you will be truly shocked then. I bet it with you, with the knowledge that you are now going back with. Okay, now let's take one after the other. Let me tell you something. Everything about WordPress is all about, when it comes to you changing or editing your theme. In WordPress, everything, if you want to do this, there is something we call theme options. Theme, Theme options. This is a point whereby you can change, you can add your brand logo, you can change the way you want the theme to look like. You can change maybe the front page. But another thing I want to also tell you is, this is our front page, our e-commerce front page, which is the dummy that came with this site. So we are going to work on this. As I told you, for your e-commerce website, your front page is very important. That's why we are working with the front page first. So normally when I'm developing websites, I focus, number 1, on designing the header. Once I'm able to finish the header, I know that the remaining one is just for me to work. So now we'll be working on this header. We'll be working on this header right now by converting it to what we have here. Okay. Now, okay, everybody, I'm so sorry. I need to just attend urgently to our offline students, and we've been able to resolve the technical issue they are having. Okay, now as I started showing all this, I told you that let's take one after the other. Now we are going to work on the header first, and in the header we'll be changing the logo, which we'll be using our own logo now. You know, we don't have a logo here already. Then we'll be working on the number, and at the same time we'll be working on the menu. And this theme that we are using supports 3 types of menu. 3 types of menu. It has 2 header menu, and one primary menu. I know you are asking what is header menu, what is primary menu. Now if you look at what I have here, you can see we have home, order, contact, frequency. This is where the header menu is. Now this place that you see is also menu. Yes, they are also menu. That's why I call it submenu 1, and this is submenu 2. The primary menu is the main menu of your site, which is what you can see here. Mostly WordPress websites only supported 2 major menus, which is primary and secondary menu. And this secondary menu can be based on the way the developer or the designer that developed the theme that you purchase wants it to be. So now, but if you look at the one that we are using as example that I developed, you can see that there is no menu here, but only this place we have the menu. That means that we are going to convert this one to remove this and to remain this and change this. So now let's see how we can work on this one like that. As I told you, it's menu. Now for us to work with this menu, now in WordPress, if you go to your dashboard, how can you locate where menu is? Let me use this opportunity to show you. Menu is also under appearance. Don't forget, I told you the other time, anything that deals with your website look is always under appearance. The theme, the menu, the header is always under. So let's go to menu appearance now. If you look at this appearance, we have menu somewhere. Click on the menu. When you click on this menu, you can see that we have, if you look here, there is select menu to edit. For example, now this particular 2 menu that we have up there, this is one, this one. How can we know that the name of the menu, the name the designer named this menu? Or we can decide to create our own menu ourselves. Like I can decide to create new menu for me that I will not be using the one that is here. But for now, let us go and know what is the house of this menu. These are menu item, but what is the name of the menu that we are using? We cannot know it here. We cannot know it because we have a lot of menu in this place. So let's go and check the theme option first. From the theme option, we'll be able to know the name that the developer gave this menu. The menu here and the menu here. So we know. So let's go to theme option of our site. So to get to the theme option of this site now, we will now go to the name of the designer or the company that designed this theme is Ovic. Now we can see that we have Ovic panel. From Ovic panel, go to theme options. I right click in order for me to reopen it somewhere, but you can just click on it and it will open. So let's go to the theme option now. Don't forget, what we are dealing with at this moment is to deal with the menu at the top here. That's what we are dealing with. So now, if you see in our theme option, we have been able to change the logo, but the logo is not still showing here. I will tell you what happened when we get there. Now we have been able to change the logo, but the logo is not still reflecting on our main side. But if you look at the one I did there, it's already reflecting here. So I will tell you what caused that problem, and we are going to solve it immediately right now. I think that's where we stopped yesterday, but let's work on this menu first. Now if you go to theme option, inside this theme option we have general. If you click on this general, okay, we have general. Now there is a page head. Can you see? That is the head of the page. Let's see. Okay, down, let's go to header. You know, I told you that we are dealing with the page header. That is in the header we have menus. So click on this header now. If you click on the header, you can see that we have the header style, just like the same thing you have here. Just like the same thing you have here, we have the header style. Can you see this? We have the header style. You can change it from, because this the developer gave us different, like 1 to 13 styles. 1 to 13 styles, because we purchase it. Do you understand me? So we have 1 to 13 styles, but the one that we are using currently is number 1 style. Now you can see that there is what we call primary menu here. The primary menu already show you that is the menu you have here, is the main menu. Are you with me? Is the main menu here. Now if you look again, we have another additional menu. We have header submenu and header submenu 2. Now if you look at inside this space, the menu selected for header submenu 1 is submenu. That means that our developer created a menu, name is submenu 1. So if you go back to the menu page here, the menu page that I opened the other time, you know, I've already opened it down. Let's go to this place and see. Let's locate the menu he created that he calls submenu 1. Can you see it here? So I want to select this menu now so that we can see the menu items that we have there. Now, if you see now, can you see the menu items that we have in submenu 1? We have language, English, Dutch, Franca, and Espanol. Then if you come to your site, you will see that that's what we have here. Can you see this? Now, look at the currency. Go back to the menu too. You will see currencies. Can you see euros and pounds? Then, if you go back there, you will see this need help. You can see this need help now. Now, if you go back there, you will see this same need help. Can you see it here? Now, that's one. Then, which means that the team, the menu he assigned the 6 header menu, which is at our left hand side, is submenu 1. Now let's check submenu 2, which is the one we don't want on that page. See submenu 2. Now let's go and select which team, which menu does he use. Let's see the content. You can go back and look for submenu 2 inside this under menu. You know that I'm working under menu bar. If you look at here, you see from appearance menu. That's why I opened the page separately, which you can do the same thing as I opened it the other time. Now let's check the content of submenu 2 as well. You can see now we have in submenu 2 we have about us, we have other tracking, contact us, frequency ask questions. Now if you come here, you can see we have it here as well. So we can decide that we don't, just like what we have, we don't need this menu. That's why I remove it from here. We don't need it here. We don't want our customer to have all this headache. So let's just remove it from the theme option. So now all I'm going to do is that in header submenu 2, I will just close this thing here. You can see that there is none now. It has disappeared. Then once you do that, just save this page. Just save your theme option. What I did now is working under theme option. I go to OVIC. From OVIC, I click on theme options. That's where I'm working now. Now if you go back to my site and you reload this IQ shop, you will discover that the theme at the right hand side is no more there. Oh, okay. But you can see now that even after we remove it, this guy is still there. Let me tell you one secret. This theme is a very good one, and it has a lot of features. And what are the features that he has is that you can decide the options, you can design the design of a particular page that will not affect another page. Now this particular home page, which is our first page of our website that you are seeing, has been configured that it should work with only the options or the features given to that particular page alone. So now just the way I try to change this menu now that I removed it, that is not removing. If I go to another page here, you will discover that that menu has been removed. I just click on shop page now. Can you see something now? You can see that when I click on shop page, our logo appear, and at the same time the menu has disappeared, which is that we have done the right thing. But on our own page, the home page has been designed not to operate like every other page. That is, if I want to design this home page separately from the information that appears on every other page, I can design it on its own. So if you want this page to also function or show all our design just the way shop page shows it now, I need to go and edit this page and change the configuration. Okay, now let's go. Now let me do that. Now how can we do that? Go back to your dashboard and locate where we have all pages. I will right click again so that I can open in another tab, which is what I've done. So now we are going to all pages now because we want our main home page now to show like every other page. So let's search for home on these pages. Now once you come to page, you will see all the pages you have created. Now we even have it here. You can see home 1. I told you we are using design 1. You can see that it's being tagged as front page. That is the first page that our user will see when they come. And you can see that there is what we call Elementor. Elementor is a plugin that enables you to design your page the way you want. It's a plugin, so we can edit it with this Elementor. But I don't want to edit with Elementor at the moment. I want us to work on the normal WordPress editor by configuring the page itself. So let's configure the page at the moment, or let me just say edit. So we want to change the configuration so that it will work. It will, anything we apply from, any option we apply from the theme options will affect the page as well, because you can see that almost all the options we have been applying from theme options is not affecting this home page, while it affected other pages. So let's solve that problem once and for all, so that we can see, you can understand what I'm telling, what I've been saying all this while. So now once the page loads, now we are going to set it and reconfigure it. And I want to tell you, this thing does not apply to all teams. There are some things that you will not need to go through this model or through this process before you can really get it done. I hope you understand me. So there are a lot of them like that. Okay, so you can see something here. If you scroll down, look at what I'm seeing here. Enable meta box option. That is, if this option enables, let me highlight it. If this option enabled, then this page will get settings here. Do you understand now? The settings we only apply is the settings of this page we only apply, we only work if you set it on this page itself. It will not work with the global settings that you have for your theme options. That's what it's saying. S, this way we get settings from the theme options. Can you see now? Remember, from the theme option here, we have changed the logo. But if you observe, the logo is not showing on our site. This is our site here. The logo is not shown on our site. So what it's telling you is that it's because this meta box is on. That's why it's not getting information from the theme option. So let's off it now and see what happens. I've off it right now. Let's update it. So this page I just opened is our home page. We will still go to the design proper because we can only edit it with Elementor, because we use Elementor to design that particular page. So after you wait for it to finish the updating. Once the update is completed, then you will see, okay, the update is completed already. So let's reload our page now, and you see what will happen. You can see that there is still this now. Can you get this now? I hope you are following. You can see now that immediately I off that thing, the logo appears, and the one we have removed, which is our submenu 2, is no more there, which is that we have been able to solve this problem just like the way we have it here. Do you understand me very well now? Do you understand me very well? Do you understand me very well? Okay, now if you look at our main page now, we have our logo now. We have our logo. If you don't understand, please make sure you watch this video once again. Make sure you watch this video once again. Now, the major challenge that we had yesterday was that this meta box was on. Once this meta box was on, it means that I have to design everything on this page using the option on this page. But if you look at this page itself, which is the home page, the logo is empty. That's why before our logo is empty. But now we have been able to off this. That means that our home page will pick options from our theme options, which is what we have here. The theme option that you can see that is working with this logo now. If I remove this logo now, you will not see that logo on our home page again. I hope you understand me. Okay, now let's move forward. Another thing is this. You can see the phone number that is there. That is the default phone number that our dummy data came with. But if you look at the one I have here, it's showing our own company number. Now, and I told you before that this team supports 3 menus: primary menu, submenu 1 and submenu 2. We have been able to remove submenu 2. Let's now work, which means that this particular point is on submenu 1. We need to edit our menu 1 in order to have our phone number. So let me copy this phone number already, because that's the phone number I will still be putting our old design. This is our old design that we are working on. You can see the phone number that is there. Now I want to change this phone number so that we can have our normal site. Then we'll go back to our menu. Don't forget, I told you for you to go to menu, go to appearance, click on menu. You can see once you click on menu, now we want to edit submenu 1, because we know from our theme option that our header has two menu. You can see I have removed submenu 2. That's why this menu that is here disappeared. Okay, now we have submenu 1, which means that the menu we are going to edit now to be able to change the phone number is submenu 1. Do you understand me? So let's go to our menu now and locate submenu 1. This is submenu 1. Select it now. Are you with me? Okay, now if you look at our submenu 1, are you getting me? If you look at our submenu 1, you can see language, right? Now come to the site, you will see language too, right? Now if you come to currency, if you come to submenu, you will see currency. If you come to this as well, you see the phone number that we have here, you will see the phone number that we have. So how can we edit this? See, just go to this small arrow that is beside that custom link. Click on it. This thing will open. You can see telephone number. Now I like this one and paste the phone number I've copied. Now come to this need help as well. Just paste that one. Immediately you are done with that, click on save menu. When you click on save menu, you see our menu is successfully okay. It's still rotating. So when you click on save menu, it's now saved. Let's go back to our website now. Reload that page. What do you see now? You can see that our phone number has been what? Changed. So now we have been able to configure this site to look like the previous one I developed for the purpose of this class. Now, I told you, once we have been able to solve the problem of the two header, which is the two menu, and we have the logo, it has been updated as well. Then let's go back to the site we are using as sample. You can see that what we have here is shop by category, right? Now if you come here, what we have here is shop by what? Department. I want us to change this shop by department. And let me tell you something, most of the e-commerce websites always come with additional types of primary menu. We have primary menu, we have horizontal menu, and we have vertical menu. If I click on this, is a vertical menu. This enables people to go to any of our categories. Though you will learn this more if you can join our shock ASU. I bet it with you. Make sure you apply for this program. It's going to be of a great help for you. If you apply for this program, we are going to take you on 3 different types of websites that if you can develop. We are going to develop a portfolio website. We are going to develop a business website. We are going to also develop a complete e-commerce website. And that we even on it, we have a live chat, you will have online payment integration for you to be able to develop a professional WordPress website. Make sure you join. It's just very cheap. From almost 150k, we brought some of them back to 15,000. From 200k, we brought it down up to 15,000. So make sure you join this program. So I will be able to show you one after the other. And if you are in Abuja, I will advise you, make sure you appear physically. Make sure you apply it physically. It will really help you. It will be of a great help for you. We have enough to teach you. We have enough. We are just passionate in imparting you for you to stop depending on looking up to someone. Have a skill that others can look for. Have a skill that people can invest in. Have a skill that will make you valuable to people. That is the only way you can earn. You can earn without having to be at someone's mercy. Okay, now we have this. So what the next thing we want to do now is we want to work with this primary menu, because we have their own default menu, which is home, shop. But if you look at what I have here, it's just very simple. I have home, I have shop, I have contact us. That's all I want in our menu. So how do we change this? We need to create. What I did was that I created my own menu. So I don't want to use their menu. So now we want to change this menu to just have home, shop, and contact us. You know this is our own, right? To just have home, shop, and contact us. So what are we going to do? Is let's go back to menu. That is, let me go to appearance. When you get to appearance, click on menu. I've already clicked on menu now. So let's our menu load. So this one, I just want to create my own menu. And I told you the other time that the menu we are using is the primary menu, right? I told you that WordPress always have just 2 main locations. primary menu and mobile menu. Some has automatic menu. If you can see this thing down there, you can see menu settings, display location, that is the location that the menu of this team can display. We have a mobile menu and we also have a primary menu. So I can create a menu and assign it to be a mobile menu. That is when they open it on phone, it's going to display that menu. When they open it on the system, it's going to open the primary menu, which is on the desktop. Now, I don't want to stress myself by going to, but if you check, if you look, if you can see display very well, you can see that a location that we call primary menu is currently set to primary menu. That means that the developer of this team that we are using, the designer, actually created a menu we call primary menu. Let's check if it is there. Primary menu. Let's see if there is a menu called primary menu. Can you see this now? There is a primary menu here. Let's select it to see the items in that menu. Let's select it to see the items in that menu. Okay, can you see this now, right? Now you can see, if you check our primary menu, see the home that we have. Go and check your side. Can you see the home? Now, see the shop. Can you see the shop? Okay, see the blog. Can you see the blog? See the pages, Abby. Can you see the pages as well? If you click on this page, you will see that About Us, Contact Us, which is a sub-menu under pages. Come and see them here. Can you see them here? About Us, Contact Us, My Account, FHA 404. You can see that. Now, the last menu, which is Purchase Now, you can also see it here, back. That means that he created a menu, called it primary menu, and assigned that primary menu to be on our primary menu by locating it. I don't know if you understand me now. So, to be our primary menu, that is it. Now, but I want us to create our own that is different from what they created and assign it to be the primary menu. So all you need to do, can you see? Select a menu to edit, just like what you have here. Are you seeing me? Or create a new menu. So let's create a new menu now. Create a new menu. Create a new menu. So now, why that one is, I'm still using this medium to ensure that if you cannot follow fully now, watch this video once again, follow it, and just use all the materials I've given to us, the theme, the template, and everything. Now, let's name our menu. I'm going to call it IQ menu. Don't mind me, that's my name. I like my name. So, and I'm going to set the location to be primary menu. You know, it was primary menu that the designer had created before, but I'm setting IQ menu now to be a primary. Now, create the menu. This is how to create menu in WordPress. Create the menu. Okay, now, after you have created that, and I've assigned it, but at the moment, IQ menu does not have any items. See, add menu items. IQ menu does not have any menu right now at the moment. If you go to our site, now since I've assigned IQ menu to primary menu, if you go to this site and reload it, you will see that all this menu will disappear and you will not see any menu there. Because we have not added any item. Can you see that now? Because I have assigned IQ menu, but IQ menu does not have items, menu items. So now IQ menu is there but no items. So let's go and add items to IQ menu. And don't forget, one of the items we want to add is home. We want our IQ menu to display home as a menu. Okay, now, what is home? I know you are asking what is home. Home is a navigation bar that takes you back to your home page. Are you getting me? Okay, now, let's now come to pages. Because the menu we want to put there can either be a page, can either be a post, can either be a customer. If you come for our iShock ASU, we are going to develop a blog and show you how you can use a post as menu, how you can use a customized links as menu, how you can use the categories as menu, how you can even use WooCommerce endpoint as menu. But for now, don't let us stress ourselves on that. What we want to do now is that let's check the pages that have been created. We want to use pages that we created as our menu. So now, view all now. You can see that we have home 01, which is our main front page bar. Click on it and add to menu. you will see that it will appear by my right hand side now. Let's wait for it. It's coming. Can you see now? Can you see the home 01 now? It was not there before, isn't it? Now, for you to be sure, for you to understand what I'm saying, let me save it, then reload my page. You will see that this home 01 will appear under IQ menu. Okay, now, please, if you look at it now, you will see that home 01 will appear right now because I've added it there and I've set the page to be our. Can you see that now? And that is the only one that appears because I only set in my menu only home 01. And I told that we need home, we need our shop, and contact us at our main menu that will be in our primary menu. So now that means that we need to see add shop page here. So let's locate shop. Let me just search, type shop. Can you see now we have shop page? Click on shop page and add it. Another other page that we like to add is contact us page. Search for contact us if the page has been created. If the page has not been created, if contact us page has not been created, then you go to page and add name yourself. Create a page, design the way you want using Elementor. If you want to know how to design your customize and design the page yourself, we can use Elementor, we can use Whippy, Breakery, Bloggers. All this we are going to give you in full package in Shock ASU. I said we are ready to shock ASU by fire by force. Either they like it, let them do what they are doing. Don't worry. Some of us learned all these things, we had all these skills during ASU, during strike like this, almost 6 months strike. But today we give glory to God because we are here to be able to impart this knowledge to you. So if we have relented us at that time, maybe we'll not be in a good position to be telling you now. So leverage on this opportunity. And if you are a core member and you are hearing me too, or you are an entrepreneur, you don't have all these skills, no digital marketing skill, no web design skill, then you are ready to pay people like us thousands of hundreds of naira because I will not be collecting 10,000, 40,000, 20,000. We are not doing that. We are starting from 100,000 and above, depending on your project. So instead of that, why can't you come and use 15,000 naira to learn this in a month and let professionals that we have in IQ Visa Solution to take you on this course and you won't remain the same. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, now let's add our contact us page. Add our contact us page. Okay, now we have these three. I don't want this home 01. I just want home. So all you need to do, I want to change it. Instead of just home 01, I want to make it just to be home. Click on this small arrow as well. You can see that this thing display delete this home. We are done with that. Now this shop, I can easily change the name to product, but because I told us we are going to use shop, let's leave it like that. Once you are done with this, just save the menu. Save the menu. Then let's go back to our home page now. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Is that we have 25 minutes more to go. God will help us. Okay. Now, let's reload our page now. Don't worry. Yes, yeah, I'm on fire. Don't worry. I'm really ready to impart it. Don't worry. It's coming. Can you see that now? We have home, we have shop, we have contact us now. So which means that right now I can easily click on shop. And it will take me to all the products you have added to your shop. Can you see? We have a lot of products that we have added based on our dummy data that came with it. Oh, you are thinking, and when did we add all these things? No, we didn't add it ourselves. We only added one. All these products came from the dummy data. But this one was added by us yesterday or 2 days ago. Oh, yesterday, if you were in the class yesterday, we added executive office table to our product. And you can see it now. You can see it on the page. So don't let me jump. Let's go back home. You see, if I click on this home now, it will take me back to the home page. So I hope you understand what we mean by home menu bar that we have been able to create now. Okay, now I want us to change the name of this shop by department. And if you can see, I told you that shop by department is also a menu, but it's a vertical menu. The designer assigned he created another menu. He called the name vertical menu and assigned it to this menu, which we can as well change the number of the menu. But for now, we are not going to treat that one in the class. If you come for our major shock ASU, we will teach you all this. Yes, we will teach you how to manipulate. And if you can engage yourself online, you can do all these things online by yourself, and you can get it as well. But if you cannot, that's why we are here for you. Do you understand me? That's why we are here for you. Okay, now please, let's go further. Let's go further. So I want us to change this name. Shop by department is actually in a box. That means that for us to change it, let's go back to our team options. Don't forget that when I was about to work on the menu, we go to appearance, we selected menu. We are manipulate and change the menu. Then when we want to change the way the menu will appear, we move to the team options. Now if you look here now, we are only working with only submenu 1. We have removed submenu 2. That's why the previous menu that you see here disappeared. Are you with me now? Now this shop by department, we can now another thing is that if you look at this content that we are seeing here, we can change it as well. Are you getting me? Let's just change the content. Go back to your team option. You can see if you scroll down, you will see it here. Can you see? In the same page. Don't forget that we are under team options, which we go from OVIC panel to team options. Team option open for us here. We click on header main. Inside the header main, we remove the submenu 2. Then we enable primary menu. Then we want to change this thing that we want to change it to free delivery for products above $1,000. We are not looking for people that will be buying for $50 and you'll be expecting free delivery. We're not looking. So sorry, if it is $50 you want to buy, you can buy, but don't expect free delivery. So now we have changed that. So let's go to our site and see what's going on there. Yeah, reload that page. You see? Can you see now? Free delivery for products above what? $1,000. Which is that we have been able to work on this home page as we are expected. But I told you that I wanted to change this shop by department to shop by category. Okay, let's go back to the team option as well. Then let's look. Where can we get that? See, you see, if you check here, we have header main, isn't it? That's where we change all this thing. Now, there is what we call vertical menu. You know, I've been mentioning that vertical menu, that this side you are seeing here is a vertical menu, right? Now, we can format the way we want this vertical menu to appear. While in menu, we can select the menu item that will appear in the vertical menu. Okay, now let's go. Now, click on vertical menu and see. You see, vertical menu always open. Can you see now? Vertical menu always open. You can select more options. Okay, vertical menu. The item that we show in that vertical menu design itself is selected to be vertical menu. And if you go and check if you go to menu here, let me show you something here. If you go to menu and look for vertical menu, you will see. Can you see it here? This is where you can change the item that appears in that vertical menu. So if I create another menu here and I want to assign it, I can assign it to be my vertical menu there. So, but the designer just used the same name to create it. So we have a vertical menu here. See, can you see all this now? Can you see all this? Can you see all this vertical menu? Go to your site and click. Can you see them? I can change them if you want, but don't worry. Just come for shock as we are going to even shock you with different kind of design. We are going to shock you. You will be shocked when you come. You will be shocked. Okay, now you can see vertical title, Abby. Let's change it to shop by categories now. Shop by category. Let me put categories or category, anyone. Save it. Okay, once you have been able to save that, go back to your home page, reload the page. Can you see this now? We have changed it to shop by categories. You can also reduce the number of items that appears here from that same team options. Can you see the vertical item that is displayed is 13? I can reduce it to just 5 and save it because I don't want it to be too much because of mobile. So I reload it again. You reload it again. then you can see, if you click on it now, you will see that, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing was actually listening to me whenever I call upon it. You can see that? Okay. Then, basically, we have been able to format and brand our home page header. Now, the next thing we're supposed to go to is the slide, designing of slide, but it's beyond the scope of this class. Just leave what you have there. Then for you to participate, you can also contact us. We can teach you how to design using a plugin we call Revolutionary Slider. We will teach you how you can put your picture, how you can put this animation, how you can put all these movements alone. If that's the only thing you want to know, we have our professionals that can take you on that, and it will make your site to look okay. Let's move. Now, we are now on the main body of this front page. You can see we have different kind of products here. But as I told you the other time, I'm not interested. We are on all these things. All I just want on my page is this small interface. Just an advert banner like this and the product like this. All I want is just the advert banner and the products. I don't want too much of things. Just the advert banner and the product. So I've been able to do that here. So we are going to do the same thing. How can we do this? Now, as I told you, that your home page is a page. This home page is a page. So a page can be edited, a page can be removed, a page can be redesigned. So this home page that our designer, where we purchased this thing, gave us, which is the dummy data, have a lot of all these products, all this design that we don't need. So I want to us to edit it now and change all these things you are seeing here. All we just need here is just, look here, all we need here is just two. Let me show you. We need this advert banner you are seeing here. We need this free delivery here, and we need this products, top selling product you see here. We need it. Are you getting me? That's all we need in this page. So every other thing we are going to remove it. So let me show you how to do that. Very simple. Okay. Now let's go back to our menu. Since is the page we want to edit. Now go to pages, then all pages. Go to pages, then all pages. You know, it's the page we want to remove, we want to design it and change what we are seeing there. I hope you are all following, right? Thank you. Yes, now we are in our list of pages about us, our services, and all those things. Now we can now see that we have home 01, which is tagged as our what? Front page. So we want to edit this guy right now so that we can have the information. So let's edit it with Elementor. I want to edit with Elementor right now so that I can remove those pages that I don't need. Let's remove the stuff we don't need from it. So we'll be working on it one after the other by removing them. Put it down. Yes, sir. I have not called him. I was expecting your call. You said you are going now. Why you did do this now for more than an hour? That's one thing I always tell about you people. Okay, now everybody, as we are going, you can see now we are now on editor page. See, we have a complete course on Elementor. Yes. We and our director of our training is actually, he has packaged a very strong training on Become Elementor Pro. We call it Elementor Pro. That is, in just 1 week you know how to use Elementor to do anything when it comes to web development in WordPress. Mention it. Is it social media, or you want to develop a website that is a forum website, a social media website? We have a course on that we call Elementor Pro 101. This Elementor Pro 101 is to ensure that you know how to use Elementor software very well, because we have Elementor that is free, we have one that is pro, that you purchase a license to use it. Our company, our organization, we have packaged this training that this one license that you are to buy, we have already purchased all that. So for you to apply for this 1 week training on Elementor Pro, you are having access to this license that you can use it on your own. It's a week program, but make sure that you know 1 or 2 things about WordPress before that you, let's say, as you have participated in this program, you have been able to develop 1 or 2 websites, and you want to know what can you do with Elementor Pro. How can you become a professional using Elementor? Our director of training of IQ Visa Solution has packaged a very strong training on this that we call Elementor Pro 101. I bet it with you, if you can go for this for just 1 week. This is different from Shock ASU. Shock ASU is a program that we design for people that you don't have that skill before you want to acquire, or you want to blend what you already have. But Elementor Pro 101 is #1 course. Guess how much? I know you're already thinking then maybe it's not expensive. It's not expensive. It's not expensive. If you already have the knowledge and you are doing it, we are releasing it as a very takeaway price of 8,000 naira. Just 8K. You become Elementor Pro, but make sure you're already a designer. If you are not, then you have to go for our Shock ASU first before you can participate in Elementor Pro. So thank you very much. Let me move forward. Yes, it's an opportunity for me to tell you what we do. Do you understand? You know, you can see that we are able to give you all this one free of charge. So you should know that definitely how can we blend what we have been doing to be able to blend them together. That's all. Okay, now we are on the editor, Elementor page editor now. And don't forget, I told you all we need on this site is just this. Then we don't need this top deals. I don't need that. I don't need this banner. We need this one. We don't need top feature products. We don't need this advert you are seeing here. We don't need this. We don't need every other thing that is here except from that two I highlighted. So let's go and remove them one after the other. Let's start from the beginning. We know we need this 1, 2. We don't need this one. So let's go there now. How can we locate this? So let's scroll down. We need this one, 1. We need this one, 2. And we don't need this. Are you getting me? So Elementor make it very easy. Now let me just see this top deal. Go up. You will see somewhere here whereby you see plus. There is a dot mark here, this section, and there is a cross sign here. All you just is a delete section. Just delete. You don't go with that. Oh, you are still looking for it. Voila, you don't go. You don't go. Okay. Now you can see this man too. Immediately that one go. He himself can't show face. I don't need this guy too. Let it go. Oya waka, you don't waka. You see him? Okay. Now let's go. This top feature, we don't need it as well. Let this one also waka. Now we don't need this advert. Let this one also do it. Waka. This one go. We don't need it. Waka. No time for nonsense. You don't have time for nonsense. Okay. This one we don't need it as well. Recommended for you. You don't need to recommend for anybody. If they want, they can carry. Waka. Now, if you look here now, we have simple page now. Just this, and if you want to edit all this, it's just a matter of clicking there, and it will display for you. This one, matter of click, just click, it will update. Then you can easily change them. If you want to change this picture, you can change the information here by just clicking on the information. It will display here. It will display on your left or right hand side. Change it. Then you can change. You can even change the picture that has the background as well. If, like for example, now I can click on this page now. Then it will display even the pictures for you. Then you go to style, border, and topography, advanced. So that's how to do. But let's move forward. Now, this is what we have at the moment. Let's see if you have been. So now, all I need to do after I remove all those I don't want is to update. Please, are we together? Is to update. So after you have updated this, let's go and reload our home page and see that there is a result. We have our real result. Now let's go back to our home page right now and reload it. Okay. I hope you can see me now. What do you see now? Can you see this? Our slide, the picture, and this. Isn't it? Now we have been able to reduce it, our session, to that level. Now, I now want, because if you see what I did here, you can see that we have our product in 4 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now, this section you are seeing here where these products are displayed, we call it tag in WordPress. Let me show you now. See this now. You can see that we have a tag we call laptop. There is a tag they call laptop and computer, cell phone, speakers, and all these things, so that when people click on the cell phone like this, it will display only product on that cell phone. When they click on speaker, it will display only cell phone, only items on that speaker. And when you click on video category, video game, it will display this as well. I hope you understand me. Now we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 columns here. So what I want now is that I just want us to have 3 columns, and I want to expand it to have, like, instead of this single row that we have, I want it to be 3 columns and 4 rows. So how do we do that? Just click on this small edit button you see here. Once you click, it will display the properties of that particular tab. You just click on, we call it tab. We name it is called tab, edit tab. So this is the tab we want to edit. We have different type of there. Now you can see that they call it top selling product. Let's change this title to our products now. Our products. Can you see that? It will change. It will automatically change as I'm displaying it. Now let's now go for. Can you see that's changed? Let's go for tab content. If you look at it now, inside this our tab content, you can see that all those tabs that display on this side, you can see them here: laptop, computer, cell phone, speaker, video game, accessories. I hope you can see this. Now we can change. We cannot go for okay. Let's come here, because I told you that what I want to do, I want this to just be 3 columns, right? 3 columns and 4 rows. Go to general settings up here. Are you with me? When you get to general settings, okay, let's go to advanced and let me see something there. Okay, it's not. All right, let's go back to okay, this product settings. Okay, Caro settings, and okay, once under settings, so I'm on Caro settings, and you can see the number of rows is how many? 1. That's what you are seeing on the just horizontal line like this. So let's change it to 4 now. Just like what I told you, you will see what will happen. That there will be enough product that will display here. You can see that this thing has increased itself to what? How many? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I want to make it. Let's make it just 3, so that we have enough product that will display. Now we have row 1, row 2, and row 3. Can you see that? Now I want the product. You see, the slideshow is showing 6 items at the time. I want it to just be 3. Can you see it now? Now I'm displaying only 3 products. 1, 2, 3, and I have how many rows? 3 rows. So I can decide to make it. Let me say I make it 2 rows. Okay, you can see this, but let's leave it on our 3 rows. So that's the general settings, and this one we apply to every product. Now if you update this now, and I go back to our page and reload it. I hope you can all see this now. Can you see this? You can see the product that we have now, that is now in 3 places instead of all those small ones that we have before. Now, you remember yesterday that when I was when we were on the design process, I told you that you can decide to add your own product. I show you how to add products, which I'm going to. Now what I now want on this home page is that I want to add another tab here, which is going to be the first one. I want that category to be office equipment that we added yesterday. I showed us how to add equipment. I showed us how to add category. I told you that in a product, in the, okay, let me show you that. Let me just show you that so that you understand what I mean. Now, when it's come to adding of product, if you come to your dashboard, there's all product, there's add new product, there's product categories. You can see that. So maybe your organization, you only sell 3 products. And three products you sell a product on maybe home appliances, office equipment, and maybe electronics. Let me just put it like that. Electronics, or maybe you sell cars, you sell motorcycles and all those things. Now you can create categories for each one of these that you cannot place your product under this each category. Now, as of yesterday, I actually show us categories, and after I display it, I created a category as of yesterday that I call it office equipment. I call it office equipment. Now I'm not going to create that now, but I will show you how to create it. Let's say I want to add new category. All I will just is to add the name of the category here. After adding the name of the category, what's this? After adding the name of the category, then you add the category slug. After you do that, you just click on add category. So if you check what I did yesterday, I added a new category. I call it office category. Let me just search for it in order to be scrolling. And now, if you don't need all these categories that are there for default, you can also delete them by removing them. If I click on this now, I can easily come here and delete it to go. Now this is office equipment that I added yesterday. Now what I now want is that I want this my office equipment to show on our main page, to show as a tab here as well. Before laptop and computer, I want to have office equipment here. I want to have a tab for that as well, so that when you click on that tab, it will display every product items we have under office equipment. And as of yesterday, I also told you that after creating this category, you can add a product. Now I have office equipment. Now I want to add the product to this office equipment, so that I will have the product that, so now this is product, add new product. Now let's click on add new product. So how can you add product to your shop is what I'm just showing you now. You can add product to your shop, which is very simple. So let me go now. I want to add I want to say I'm adding office table, office chair, which, because I added office table yesterday, type the name office chair, or let me say executive chair. Okay, now you've been able to do that. Then don't waste your time. Let me set the price. The price is 70,000. Our regular price is 270, and our sales price right now is 220,000, and is in stock. So I don't need to do any stress. So I can write the description of the product here. So let me see where I can just easily steal something. Just want to steal some content there, that's why I click on that, because I think I have 1 or 2 contents I can easily copy from that point, so that I will not be wasting my time to be writing for this thing and this and this. Okay, now you can see there is available stock of 80, so I will show you how you can make that one show that you have certain amount of 80 of this thing. So let's copy this just to use it in our own design. So just copy this. Now that stock that I show you now, that shows, so you can go to inventory, then you can select how many in stock. Okay, stock management, you can say stock quantity. We have like 270 in our stock, so you can put it like that. Then you can now select, come to product category and select the category that we have. Product category is, we have office, so let's look for that office equipment. You can see it here, right? So I've selected that it's under office equipment. Then I can now go further and put set product image. So I'll pick, so if you don't have the product image in your system before, all you need to do is that come to upload, then select the image for that product. So let me select 1 or 2, 3 images now. Okay, let me select this, select this, and this, then this for this product. So WordPress is going to install those images for me. Assuming I have the image before, I'll just click on this media library and just tick and just assign it and go. So let's assign this one as our product image. Then let's add product image category. Gallery is the one that will show different kind of image of that product. So let's select this for that, then add to category. So once we are done, you can publish our, once you are done with this, so you can publish your product right now. It will show in your shop. It will show your shop. It will show your shop. It will show your shop. Okay, now Don't forget what I told you. What we want to achieve is to ensure that we have, okay, is to ensure that in our main page we have just the way I design it here. You can see office equipment. I want office equipment to appear in this one we are doing as well. Okay, now we have been able to add the product. So now I want us to now bring the office equipment here now, so that when we click on it, you can see the product under. But let's check our shop if we already have the product, this product that we just added in our shop right now. Let's check. We're already on the last point, so let's just come and just get it once and for all. Okay. If you cannot see, you can filter it. So you can filter it by going to, you can see now, you can go into this office equipment. If you select this office equipment, it's going to show only the product under office equipment here, under our shop. You can see the first one we added yesterday, and this is the second one we just added today. I hope you understand me. Now, what I now want is that I want office equipment to be a menu, to be a tab in our main home page here. So let's go back to our home page. So how do we do that? Let's just go back to our page we are editing under Elementor. You can see it here. Then go back to click on content. When you click on content, you can see we have tab content. Under this tab content now, these are the 5 tabs that we have. We have laptop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you calculate it, count it here to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want it to be 6. All you need to do, just click on add item. When you click on add item, then you can add the item title. Call this office equipment. Now the question now is, okay, now we just type it. How can we now assign the product? Assign that our product is under office category, office wear category to show here. Now don't worry, all you just need to do, come to this content now. Content is product, yes, leave it like that, and we have the image. Don't bother yourself, just come to product, click on product here. Under this product, what are you targeting? What kind of product are you targeting? I want us to target product category, because our product we want to target here is the office category. So click on the product category, then you select the category here. So click on what category are you looking at. That's what you mean by what is the product category you're talking about. Click here, type it instead of just search for it. You can see office equipment has appeared, right? So you can see we have office equipment now. Now click on update. So after clicking on update, this thing has been updated. You can see now that we have office equipment here, which was not there before. Can you see this, please? Oh, oh, sorry, it's like I made a mistake somewhere here. So I mistakenly dragged that. So let me return this one back to where it belongs to. So if you make this kind of mistake, then you should be ready to deal with it. Okay, but let me just go. That guy did not want to move. Just leave him. Okay. Now you can see now that I have this office equipment here. I've returned it back. I have office equipment. Then, but the office equipment, I told you I want it to be in front of laptop, Abby. So let's click back again there. Then let's go back to our tab. Then you can see the office equipment here. So let's move it to the top of this laptop. All you need to do, just hover on it, click and hold, then drag. It's as simple as that. It will show now that I've been able to do that. Okay, now you can see now that we have our office equipment now as the number 1 in this particular page, and it has been updated. So let's see if this one will follow us now, and if it's not ready to follow us, we leave it. It still is behaving. I know it's because the other window that we opened down is large, so that's why it's not moving easily. But nevertheless, we can always okay. Now if you go back to our page right now, our main shop page, and you reload, you will see that you can remember that one remove when we are doing. You can see that our product is changed right now. Then if you go to the laptop, because we have more products, so if you have more products, it's going to display them accordingly the way it ought to be displayed. You can see this, and you can go back to office equipment, and you can go back to your shop. Now everybody, this is the point at which I will leave you to go back to all our videos, to watch them, to design them, and I'll bet it with you, if you follow based on what I've been discussed with you both in our digital marketing class and our web design class, you should be able to have something like this. Oh, you are thinking, okay, now you have a logo. Is it because you have the logo, you have designed the logo before? Yes, we have classes as well on graphic design that we are going to show you how to design a customized logo for your business. Then we also have some tools online we can show you that you can design very simple logo and just get to work. Instead of waiting for someone to come out, you can get to them. Just join our short ASU program. You are going to enjoy the class. You will have fun, have fun, enjoy the class, laugh, learn, and you'll be lifted. Seriously. So thank you very much, everybody, for participating in this program, for joining us for this training class. We'll be releasing our video link, or our YouTube link, our Twitter link, and all those stuff for you to be able to have access to all the classes from Monday to Friday. Thank you for participating in this program. We really appreciate it. Thank you for not just abandoning us with our programs. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody. My name is Mr. Odeshola Oluwasegun, generally called Mr. IQ, because I didn't introduce myself. So if you see me outside there tomorrow, just call me Mr. IQ. I will remember you are part of the people that joined this class. Thank you very much, everybody. It's awesome time with you. It's awesome that to have this class together, and it's our joy that you are able to participate, for us to be able to impact you. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. God be with you, and He guides you and protects you. If you have any question again, you can always chat us up. If you have any other challenges in your design, chat us up. We'll be able to see what we can do, and now we can be of help to you. Thank you very much, everybody. I remain your loyal man. I remain your loyal guy. I remain your boy, Mr. IQ. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye. Till I come across your way again. Later.